Hi everyone, my name is Danisha Schuler, and in this video I'm going to explain how bones grow, a process that's much more fascinating than it sounds. We'll cover the types of bone growth, the structure of bones, the different bone cells involved, and how bones grow, heal, and are maintained throughout life. So there are two types of growth plates, the longitudinal growth and the appositional growth. For the longitudinal growth, as you can see in the picture, this is when bones grow in length, mainly happening in long bones like your femur, which is your thigh bone. It occurs at the epiphyseal plate, also known as the growth plate, during childhood and adolescence. Once we reach adulthood, these plates close and lengthwise growth stops. Next is the appositional growth. This is when bones grow in width or thickness. It happens in all bones, especially in flat bones like your skull and in the diaphysis or the shaft of long bones. This growth helps strengthen bones as we gain muscle or weight. Now we're going to talk about the layers of the bone. So bones have several layers that support growth and strength. The first one there is the periosteum. This is the tough outer layer that covers bones. It contains blood vessels and osteoblasts that help in bone repair and appositional growth. Next, we have the compact bone, which is the dense, strong layer under the periosteum. It gives bone strength and structure. And then we have the spongy bone, which are found mostly at the ends of the bones. It's lighter and contains red bone marrow, which makes blood vessels. Then we have the endosteum, which is a thin layer lining the inner surface of bones. Like the periosteum, it also contains bone-forming cells. Now we'll talk about the cells involved in bone growth. So bone growth wouldn't happen without these amazing cells. So the first one is the osteoblast. These are the builders. They create new bone tissue by producing collagen and helping calcium harden the bone matrix. And that one is in that bottom picture right there. Then next we have the osteoclasts, which these are the breakers. They break down old or damaged bone so new bone can take its place, which is an important part of bone remodeling. And then last we have the osteocytes, which these are mature bones that maintain the bone structure and communicate with the other bones. Now we'll talk about bone growth phases, which is development, healing, and maintenance. So bone growth happens during these three major phases. So for the first one, development, this happens as we grow from a fetus into adulthood. Most bones begin as cartilage and turn into bone through a process called ossification. Now healing, when we break a bone, the bone sends osteoblasts to rebuild it and then osteoclasts to remove damaged bone. Almost like a construction crew on call, I guess. And then the next phase, which is maintenance. Even in adulthood, our bones are constantly being broken down and rebuilt in a process called remodeling, which helps keep them strong and healthy. Thank you so much for watching my presentation on bone growth. I hope this helped make a complex topic easier to understand, from the types of bone growth to the cells and layers that work together to build, repair, and maintain our bones. Remember, our skeletal system is more than just a framework. It's alive, constantly changing and adapting with us. Whether you're growing, healing from an injury, or just living day by day, your bones are hard at work behind the scenes. Understanding how this process works not only helps in anatomy class, but it also reminds us how amazing the human body really is. If you found this video helpful, feel free to share or leave a comment.